welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. On the away sideline, we're going to look at the ThunderBirds head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. On the other side, the head coach of the Rams. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. This makes it up to the 25. For the Rams offense, getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble off the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away. Everybody try to chase you down.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
It's his running back. He's going to work this one up to the 28. And it's Carson Schwarzenegger who got over there for the stop. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Making the call himself. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP and maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's Judkins on first down. He escapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Setting up to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Chasing him down outside that pocket, but it looked pretty clear, Brock. He should have pulled up instead of making that hit anyway.
These defenders can't help themselves. All right, the QB's got red jerseys in practice, carried them in training camp, and when they get out of the pocket, and you know every one of these guys wants to lay a lick on them, they just don't have the control and discipline.
If you ever doubted him,
you know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Escapes the pocket and brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The ThunderBirds get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the ThunderBirds take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here from the gun. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Back to the well again. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
They'll throw it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 for the touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the ThunderBirds drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Back to the air following that pick 6. Buys time, rolling right. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. First down, play action. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. Means first down.
They like to say it's about the Judies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's go now. 19, 18, go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. On the give, here's Judkins. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds take a 20-zip lead. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Thunderbirds stretch their lead to 21.
Rams, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sent down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Catch made right side by Nakua. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, The worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That outruns their offense. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
They go play action on first down. Completed to his running back. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chase. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. To throw here on first down. All in left side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's Judkins on second down. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Third down run from Judkins. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. And come off 3 and out, Brock. They really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here.
Here we go. Rock all 80, let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking in the air here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's a pickup of 9. And the Rams have the first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Up to the races, middle of the field. To the house, touchdown LA. The Rams start to fight back for their first points of this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now.
Rams 7,
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. To the air now on 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one now to 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Going deep here for the end zone. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Thunderbirds boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Thunderbirds make it a 24-point ball game.
Rams 7.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Rams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Thunderbirds get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Obviously not the cleanest game without cheap interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. They'll come out throwing. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right, the team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to early.
Behind the line, he lost that football. Picked up by the Rams. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a first down. Also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Now looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And boy, they made a challenge for that 1st down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's 3rd and short.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Try and pick this up on the ground. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. yourself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. So much to talk about as we wrap up week one, a busy week of football. Let's get right into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 58 yards for the score. From there, we bring you another opener that's got some real star power to it. And here's the Steeler wideout. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Steelers come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's the Panthers quarterback, touchdown from 20 yards away. The Panthers move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. And as night falls on a fantastic first Sunday of football, a look here at the rest of the action on a hectic first day of the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing off the play fake. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. He strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throwing from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
From the gun on 3rd down. He steps in and makes the interception. Shoots away from one. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start the second half with some needed points. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a design route to him or check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Extra point attempt coming up. Pressure off left, and it's blocked!
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
This offense ready to get going again now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. We go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. Rob flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
He's got a man left. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Trying to work quickly now.
But it's 4th down.
Here's the snap on 4th. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. New set of downs from 37. The play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
The give here on 2nd. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue to push for the goal line.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Vacates quickly left, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for the QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
23.
right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now outruns their offense to take over. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Offense to the line. Here we go. And they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Hey, this is one of those situations where they got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big third down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
Throw here, third down. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. The Thunderbirds out and ready to punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Brought down before the return gets far. The Rams set to go on offense once more. All they're scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 9, go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Ready? Cover 19. Shut up.
He's back to throw. Got a man. That's Nakua. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. So 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Lightning 18. Go.
He's going to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Gets him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
On 3rd down. Complete to Puka Nakua. A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He gets it to Rice. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's going to throw it again. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
To the air on 3rd and long. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams down by only 2 in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Ron. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here we go. Huge play for the Rams, going for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Their offense ready to take the field now. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with the game-winning drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Another one for Junkins. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Headed out right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. He's across midfield into Rams territory. Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down. He's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Handoff now, and Judkins. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
The thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They'll go play action. Caught just shy of the goal line. He has the touchdown. The Thunderbirds take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Thunderbirds break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 41.
Put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Nakua here, he's got it! And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's dropping back to throw. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
You can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Back to throw it. Oh, he's going to run for it. Oh, he lost the football. And he gets his own fumble. So the comeback hopes are still alive, but that clock keeps running.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Cuts it right sideline, and there, touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams points late in this one. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one right down the middle. And the Rams tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams, 38.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Going for it, it's Williams. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
4 yards. That's good for Rams. 1st down.
They'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
And the Rams, first down.
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially no timeouts for him. It's first down. On the red zone now. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
They're going to try and throw here. Maybe a bit of desperation. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one is probably the most costly.
I see a bunch of lead guys in the band and a tie. From the west side, give a side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason we die trying to feel alive. But I'm
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job, now you got to do yours.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Thunderbirds as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
You